What the hell is this hallway? Zeke thought out loud. There was a brick wall behind Zeke. 2 hands started coming through it, and the wall started to crumble, revealing only nothingness in its place. Before the hands could get a stranglehold of Zeke, he shook them away and rushed forward. When Zeke turned around again, the same wall was right behind him, unbroken, as if nothing had happened. Suddenly the floor disappeared from underneath Zeke. Zeke was able to grab a hold of a ledge in front of him as he fell. The wall following Zeke closed in on him. He was lucky to get back up before it reached him. 2 hands lifted Zeke up towards the ceiling, and when they did, the whole floor disappeared, and 3 giant wolf heads started growling, looking up at Zeke from the darkness. The 2 hands let go, and just as Zeke was about to get eaten by the wolves, they disappeared, and Zeke fell onto the same floor that had disappeared a moment ago. When Zeke looked around, every surface he saw, be it the floor, the walls, or the ceiling, was filled with the same message everywhere. Run! And then Zeke ran. Zeke ran forward, and the wall behind him followed. Further on, the dark hallway lit up, and the floor in front of Zeke was suddenly full of snakes. Zeke looked back, and there it was, the same wall. He punched it with all his might, but it didn't break. Zeke's hand did. Zeke turned back to look at the snakes, but they weren't there anymore. The ceiling started to crumble above Zeke, and he had to continue running. A laughter could be heard in the distance. Zeke had run for a long time. As for how long, we can never know. The time spent is unimaginable. The hallway was endless. Everything you can think of that could happen already has. Except maybe this. Zeke stopped for a moment when he saw 2 lights glaring at him from a distance, and heard as if a car was approaching him. "You've got to be kidding me," Zeke said, unamused. The car came at Zeke full speed and stopped as it was about to hit him. A man stepped out of the car and walked up to him. Zeke heard a new voice speak. "Hello, Zeke. My name is..." Zeke never got to hear a name. A sharp blade pierced his heart and kept piercing through Zeke's body over and over again until he was dead. Zeke's body disappeared, and a door appeared in front of his killer. The hallway behind this man was rapidly replaced by an incoming wall which stopped instantly when it reached him, passing through his car as if it was never there. "I'm done running," the man said, "and so are you." This man, we can now call him Jake, knocked on the door opened, and Jake stepped through. Everything was dark again.